So on attacking enemies, here are some of the major things that have happened. So the US Justice Department has formally opened a criminal investigation into Jerome Powell, who's the Federal Reserve Chair. And the pretext for this is the central bank's renovation of its Washington headquarters, which has gone way over budget. And they're saying that he lied to Congress about what the project involved. Powell then took the really unusual step of releasing a video statement where he called this an unprecedented attack and basically said it was because Donald Trump is so angry with him for refusing to lower interest rates, despite masses of public pressure from the president to do so. And then just over a week later, Trump called former special counsel Jack Smith a deranged animal because he was clearly watching Smith's public testimony over Trump's involvement in the attempted overturning of the 2020 election. And then towards the end of last year, there were 6 veteran congressmen, women and senators who basically released a video which laid out the legal position for people currently serving in the military about serving illegal orders, which is that actually they are allowed and they should be disobeying any illegal orders. This obviously sent the administration into a bit of a spin at the time, but now there are more consequences. So we've already seen that Senator Mark Kelly has been targeted by Hegseth. He's had his pension and his military honours reduced and is under investigation. And then 2 weeks ago, Michigan Senator Elisa Slotkin also said she was under federal investigation for her participation in the video. And then a few days after that, 3 more Democrats who were in the video said that they were also being investigated for their participation. So this is really quite a blatant attempt to use the Department of Justice as a tool to suppress dissent. And these aren't the only Democrats who have been targeted by the Department of Justice in a blatant attempt to shut them up. So Minnesota's been in the headlines basically for the last 2 weeks because of the surge of ICE agents there. And some really prominent opponents have been the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, the Attorney General of Minnesota, and the Minneapolis Mayor, Jacob Frey. About a week ago, the Justice Department issued subpoenas for the Governor Tim Walz and the Mayor Jacob Frey, basically as part of an investigation saying that they were impeding federal law enforcement officers. And then a couple of days later, the Attorney General confirmed that he'd also been subpoenaed by the Trump administration for the same reason. So they're basically using any tool that they can to try and stop and intimidate any opponents.